Hypixel Skyblock is a game full of safe zones. In fact, there's no way to PvP other players in this game ever since they added booster cookies and completely destroyed the Coliseum. Well, even then you could only kill other players in a safe space, and for good reason. After all, it would be quite problematic if you were able to kill other players, given the fact that the amount of coins you have in this game and the potion effects that you have on your person are both attached to your life, meaning that if you die, you'll lose half of your coins and also all of your potion effects. But would you believe me if I told you killing other players in this game is literally as easy as getting yourself a normal fishing rod? That's right, you can kill other Skyblock players with just a fishing rod. But before we do get started with today's video, guys, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. It really does help out the channel a lot, and if you have seen other videos by me, you might as well. Plus, look at this graph. What? 90% of you guys aren't subscribed? This is so sad. If even 10% more of you guys subscribed, we would literally be at YouTube rank. I'm only joking, but if you do enjoy this video, it does help out a lot. If you want to know what my resource pack is, or you want to see my mod folder, you can also join the channel's official Discord server. The link will be in the description. And because there's two methods for killing other players in this game, there will also be timestamps on this video if you'd like to skip to either method. All right. I know you want to see me kill my friends already, so let's go. The first method to killing other players is going to be done in the Dwarven Mines. This means that you can only kill people within the Dwarven Mines, but this method is much more powerful. So for example, if you had a friend that you really wanted to bait into getting killed, you could do it quite easily with this method if you can make a valid excuse. Now, to get here, you're obviously going to need mining 12, and you are also going to need to come over to this bridge at Devon Gateway. From here, all you're gonna have to do is take a right and go all the way to this slanted cliff just right here. Having a god potion really helps with this because the jump boost is really needed for the next thing we're going to do. What you're gonna want to do is just get to the bottom of this mountain right here and find yourself these lovely little ghosts. Now, these are going to be our prime target right here, and all you're going to need is a fishing rod, but another thing that might help is getting a very, very low damage weapon and putting knockback 2 on it. I just so happen to only have an ice spray, but like an undead sword, for example, would be very, very easy. From here, all you're going to do is find the ghost of your choosing and snare it with your fishing rod. And also, don't die. A good set to wear against these guys is Glacier Armor or Sorrow Armor as well, because it gives you true defense, which is really good against these guys. Glacier Armor also doesn't make you do too much damage because, believe it or not, you can kill the ghost. From here, hook the ghost you want, and then you're going to want to jump and pull the rod at the same time in order to give it the most height. Now, since fall damage is percentage based, ghosts will actually take the most damage from fall damage, so make sure not to damage them too much on the fall damage. The entire goal is going to be to get the ghost all the way to the top, and don't worry if this takes you a really long time. Believe it or not, by yourself, this is actually quite hard, although having another player is really, really helpful. If you've got a friend, what you can do is have both you and your friend snare the ghost at the same time. From here, one of your friends has to pull the ghost vertically while the other one pulls it horizontally as soon as it gets to max height. This makes the whole process for getting a ghost stupid easy. You can also sort of replicate this by yourself by pulling the ghost really high and then trying to hook it again midair, and not failing like I do, although it is at risk of taking a lot of fall damage. Now, keep in mind, getting the ghost to the top is very, very hard. It might take a while if you don't have a friend, but keep in mind, it is completely possible. Once you have the ghost here, you can do basically whatever you want with it. One of the easiest ways to transport it is to either use your fishing rod and jump throw it like this, or to take your knockback stick or weapon and start hitting it. Now, basically, you can do whatever you want with this. I'm going to go take this over to where the goblins are so I can kill all the AFKers over there, but you can basically take this ghost to wherever you want and kill other players as well. Although killing other players with ghosts is not technically bannable, it is really, really toxic, so I don't recommend taking the ghost and putting it in the spawn or in any really important spots like the bank. Now I got the ghost all the way over here, and the AFKer is right here sitting and killing everybody's goblins. Just bring the ghost close to him, and it'll do the job for you. You can even walk away so the ghost loses aggro. And well, he didn't just get killed by the ghost, but he did take enough damage from the ghost to get killed by the other goblin. What I decided to do was take this ghost over to the Forger NPC, and I'm going to get one of my friends to come over here and walk into it just so you can see how powerful this thing can really be. Well, even though ghosts are one of the easier methods to killing somebody with a fishing rod, the only con to that is that you can't kill people anywhere with ghosts. In fact, you can only kill them in the Dwarven mine. But did you know that any sea creature you fish up out of the water can actually kill other players as well? Yes, I'm not even kidding you. Any sort of sea creature, whether it be a sea walker, a sea witch, an emperor, a hydra, whatever it may be. This means that in theory, no matter where you are, you can actually fish up a sea leech, for example, and get the people around you killed. Now, the only issue with this is the majority of sea creatures do not actually go for other players unless the other players hit them directly. Now, this is one of the nicest ways to kill other players because if they start attacking your sea creature, they sure know they're at risk of dying. One of the meanest things you can do is actually warp to the gold mines. It's full of a majority of brand new players. What you can do here is go fishing in this little 2x2 next to the blacksmith, and if you pull up a sea creature and throw it right in the middle where the spawn is, a lot of these new players will automatically want to start attacking this enemy. Doing this can result in them getting killed multiple times over and over and over again. Although it's really sadistic, it is really fun to watch at the same time. But you may be watching this and saying, well, that's kind of dumb because the person that's gonna die to the sea creature has to first hit it. Well, there are a couple exceptions to that rule. The first and biggest example is the Sea Witch. The Sea Witch is known for throwing harming potions out and splashing them literally everywhere. This means that if you pull a Sea Witch out and you're next to AFK players or people with really, really bad gear, the Sea Witch will actually throw harming potions at the players until they die, which is really, really toxic, but also completely doable. Another thing is there's a couple other sea creatures that don't need to first get aggro before they start attacking. For example, the Sea Leech, for some reason, sometimes starts attacking random players. And if you were to go fishing right here in the gold mines, you could pull up a Sea Leech and it would start killing everybody in this spawn area. Now that is really toxic, and I don't recommend doing this too often because oftentimes early game players do not have cookie buffs, which means that if they die, they will oftentimes lose all of their potion effects and half of their money. So please, please do not take this out of hand. Although it is really funny, and if you really dislike somebody or you really want to troll your friends, there are actually methods in this game to kill people with just a fishing rod. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's kind of weird that you clicked on this video, but I also am the one to make it, so I can't really say anything, huh? If you did enjoy this video or want to see more videos like this, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. It really, really does help me know if you guys want to see more content like this, or if you'd prefer to see other guides. Also, if you would prefer to see guides more than random weird guides like this one, do leave it in the comments below. I don't mind the criticism. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie, I spent about 2 hours in this video trying to pull a ghost out of the mist without it getting killed by some random dude in Frozen Blaze. So I'm really, really tired right now. Regardless, since it's been a long time since I last uploaded, I'm gonna be doing a 5 million coin giveaway in the Discord server. I know it's not much, but if you'd like to learn what my mod pack and resource packs are as well, you may as well join. Earn yourself some free money. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. And of course, like always, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm actually coming back this time, I swear.